One of these honest players is about to be turned into a dirty, rotten cheater. The cheater will secretly see all the answers to all the questions. Watch carefully as each person discovers for the very first time if he or she will be tonight's cheater. Ron Baker, bartender, look into your monitor. Are you the cheater?
I'm absolutely not the cheater.
Tony Ann Rossi, public relations.
I am not the cheater.
Stacy Jorgensen, personal trainer.
I am not the cheater.
Jordan Ryder, waiter.
I am not the cheater.
Dennis Gubbins, river rafting guide.
I am proud to say I am not the cheater.
Carla Bird, executive assistant.
I am definitely not the cheater.
Players, one of you is lying. One of you is the dirty, rotten cheater.
The show. I'm Bil Dwyer. So, players, were any of you able to spot the cheater's first lie of the night? The object of the game is for you honest players to find the cheater and boot him off the show. Take a look at your monitors and you'll see our first question. And cheater, whoever you are, you and you alone, are also secretly seeing all the answers to this question. We asked married women, tell us something George Clooney has that you wish your husband had. 10 most popular answers made our list. The answer people gave most often is ranked first, so it's worth the least amount of money. That's because it's the easiest answer. It's most obvious. Now, the harder an answer is to think of, the more money it's worth. Number 10 answer, for instance, is worth $2,500. If your answer didn't even make the list at all, no money for you. Now, how's a cheater going to work this? He could score as high as he wants on every question. He's got to be careful, though, because the honest players are trying to nail him. Once again, the question was, we asked married women, tell us something George Clooney has that you wish your husband had. We'll start with Ron, our bartender. You're single, Ron?
I am.
Okay. So you got to maybe looking at someone else's marriage here? I don't know.
Well, you know, I got to look for my past experience. I think women like more characteristics of an emotional standpoint in a guy rather than any kind of other thing. So I'd have to say George Clooney's charisma.
George Clooney's charisma. All right, let's take a look. That's a good answer. Number 3, $750. His personality is charisma. Not bad. Not a bad answer. Remember, players, whoever scores highest in this round gets a bonus of $10,000. All right. You're on the board at least, Ron. That's good. Stacy, our personal trainer. All right, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. What do you think?
You know, it's funny, my boyfriend is the biggest George Clooney fan, so I feel kind of guilty. But aside from that
well, maybe
career...
it's something he wished that you had, that George Clooney has.
Well, I think that those chiseled features, that handsome face.
Okay, sure.
Not that he's not good looking.
Yeah, fairly obvious answer. Number 2 answer, $500. His looks, in general. Dennis, river rafting guide.
Right.
That's got to be exciting.
It is.
This is too, isn't it?
Sometimes scary, just like this.
All right.
Just like this. I'm going to have to go. I just saw the movie Solaris, unfortunately. Or Solarius.
I'm sorry.
And I'll have to go with a tight butt. Tight body.
Yeah, because he shows it a couple times in the movie, doesn't he?
Big. It's yes.
That's the number 5 answer, $1,250. Not just his butt, but his overall body. But good focus, Dennis.
Thank you.
Carla, executive assistant.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, good.
I would definitely, from personal experience, I'm not single, but don't kill me, honey, wherever you are.
Okay.
But I would definitely have to say money. What woman would not want to have
George Clooney's got a big, yeah, he's got a big wallet, and it's the most obvious answer, $250. All right, get you on the board. Jordan, he's a waiter.
Yes, sir.
All right, how you doing?
Terrific. And yourself?
Good, thanks.
All right.
Everyone's so caring about me. I like that. I appreciate that. I feel good. All right, we asked married women, tell us something George Clooney has that you wish your husband had.
My mother's a married woman.
Okay.
She loves George Clooney.
Excellent.
And she always is attracted to his lips.
Really?
She thinks he's got good lips.
I've never heard that. Let's take a look, see if it's on the list. Yeah, it's a number 6 answer. That's $1,500. Not just his lips, but his teeth and his smile. We include the overall mouth. Tony Ann,
Hi.
public relations.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
You know, it's funny because my fiance has been, I've been told that my fiance looks like a cross between George Clooney and Richard Gere. So
Okay.
physically,
Yeah, that's a good-looking guy.
So physically, I'm gonna have to go with something different. So I'm gonna say like his wardrobe, his clothing, or his outfits.
Yeah,
something
he
like.
looks good in clothes. That's the number 8 answer. That gets you $2,000. Here's all the top 10 answers. Remember, this is what the cheater's been looking at while you honest players are struggling. Number 5, his body. Yeah, I've got his body. It's in the trunk of my car. You want to see it? $10,000 answer for scoring best in this round. That goes to Tony Ann. She picks up $10,000. Second place, Jordan. He gets $7,500. And coming in third this round, Dennis. He picks up an additional $5,000. Now, with those bonuses, take a look at our scores. Tony Ann in the lead. She's got $12,000. Jordan, $9,000. Dennis over here with $6,250. Carla bringing up the rear, $250. That's okay. Plenty of game to play left. Oh, yeah. I know. She's a sweet thing, isn't she? All right. Now you got your first chance to figure out who the cheater is and throw him off the show. 3 of you must agree before you can eliminate a player. So, during these accusations, try and persuade the others as to whom you think is the dirty, rotten cheater. Who's got a strong feeling in their gut as to who the cheater is? All right, I heard you first, Jordan. Wow,
I'm in.
That's almost everybody.
Guys, we all got to agree, it's obviously Dennis. He's playing middle of the road like a river rafter would play the middle of a river. It's easy to see. $6,250, not too much, not too low. He's trying to accumulate a little money before, you know, the end of the round.
Okay.
All right.
Dennis, you've been accused of keeping it down the middle.
Right.
Yeah, tell us why you're not the cheater.
Well, I'm not the cheater because I just admitted on national television that I was checking out George Clooney's butt. And I did that solely to get money. Solely to get money. Can I accuse?
But by all means.
I think it's Jordan. That's interesting he accused me. Because going by lips and pointing out your mom brought that up, that's very sweet. And it said, oh, I don't think he only brings up mommy would be a cheater. But I think you are, friend. I think you are.
There's quite a few rips in that accusation. Jordan, go ahead and defend yourself.
My mother is the sweetest woman in the world. And just because she's honest with me does not make her offspring a cheater. I am definitely not the cheater.
Players, anybody else want to accuse someone other than the 2 we've heard? Well, so it's not looking good for Dennis or Jordan, huh? Well, it's time to see if 3 of you can agree and unmask the cheater. You've heard the accusations. Cast your ballot against whoever you like. The person you just accused, anybody else. After the break, we'll see if they're able to expose the dirty, rotten cheater. Players, vote now. Welcome back. Our 6 players are trying to agree on which of them is secretly seeing all the answers to all the questions. The votes are locked in now and cannot be changed. To eliminate a player, 3 of you must agree. If you don't, you'll all lose half your money, and the cheater will eliminate one of you honest players. We'll start with Tony Ann. Who do you say is the cheater?
Jordan.
She goes with Jordan. Jordan, what do you say?
Dennis.
He sticks with Dennis. Carla, who do you say is the cheater?
Tony Ann.
Tony Ann. Okay. Dennis, who do you say is the cheater?
Jordan.
Okay. That's 2 votes for Jordan. 1 more and he's gone. Stacy, did you cast the deciding vote? Who's the cheater?
Jordan.
Jordan! That's 3 votes against you. That means you're out of the game. You lose all your money, $9,000. All right, if you eliminated an honest player, you'll all lose half your money. But if Jordan is the cheater, you'll keep all your money, but one of you is going to become the next cheater. So, Jordan, you have to tell us now. It's the moment of truth. Are you the cheater?
Guys, I told you before, I'm not the cheater. And you all just lost half your money. I'm not the cheater.
Oh, nice going, players. You just voted out an honest player. That means you failed to find the cheater and you have to pay the penalty. We're taking away half your money. All right, Jordan, you're an honest player. That means you're going to get a chance to come back at the end of the game. help spot the cheater, and maybe win some money. Thanks for playing.
Thanks, Bill.
There he goes. There goes Jordan, our waiter. Well, you guys had better find that cheater, or else you're going to lose even more money. Up till this point, the cheater has cost you $18,875. Time to play some more questions. And keep your eyes peeled. You got to spot that cheater. All right, open your monitor doors. Here's the next question. We asked married men, what are things your wife does that make it seem like she wears the pants in the family? Stacy, you're single, right? Okay.
Well, I live with my boyfriend.
Okay.
So close.
Okay.
No.
Maybe you wear the pants in the family.
Yeah, I have a great answer for this one. 'Cause,
Okay.
this is my boyfriend can never see this show. Makes more money than he does.
Sure, makes more money. That makes her seem like she wears the pants. Number 4 answer, get you $1,000. Makes more money, earns a higher salary. Good job. Dennis.
Yeah.
Nervous?
Yeah, I'm single. I'm single.
I know you're
and
single.
I've never been married. But my siblings are all married.
Okay.
And I watched that, and I have to say, it's a general term for just being downright bossy. My sisters are both bossy.
Sure, makes it seem like they wear the
call
pants.
The shots. They boss. They boss.
Calling the shots.
Boss.
Fairly obvious answer. It's a number 3 answer. That's $750. Boss is around. Bosses me around. Carla?
I'm single.
Yeah?
Like I said, oh, not single, but not married. And
Okay.
when I do get married, definitely
Yeah.
I am going to wear the pants in the family.
Okay.
No doubt. And I'm going to have to say, I'm going to have to set the rules in the household.
Sure, you make the rules.
Yes,
You
definitely.
lay down the law.
Yes, definitely.
Let's see. Not on the list. No. But it's going to be a delightful marriage for both you and your husband. You're already planning. Tony Ann.
As I mentioned, I'm engaged,
Yes.
and currently I pay the bills.
Pay the bills. Handles the money, pays the bills. Most obvious answer, $250. Ron.
Well, a lot of my friends complain that their girlfriends or wives take care of their battles for them.
Ah, they
Yeah.
fight their fights for him.
Sure.
Okay. Not on the list. No. I like the answer. Did not make the list. Here's the list right now. Here's all top 10 answers. Number 10, schedules lovemaking. Oh, right there in the daytimer. That really leads to spontaneity, doesn't it? 8 o'clock, and then 8:15, we're off to bed. All right. Last question this round. We asked teenagers, tell us things you think are cool, but your parents won't let you do. Dennis.
I would have to say that kids think it's cool to do graffiti, but their parents don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, oh, not on the list. Did not make the list. Carla.
I would say camp out for like concert tickets or special events.
Okay, camp out. Let's take a look, see if it's not on the list. No.
Gosh, I can't get
That's a little too
anything.
obscure, that answer. No, you got $125. That's... Tony Ann.
I'm going to say something they might regret later, but piercings.
Piercings. Sure, you can regret that later. It's a number 3 answer, $750. Good, get a piercing? Yeah. Parents won't let you do that. Ron.
Well, I think a lot of parents won't let their kids date too early.
And you were dating what?
Well, nice.
9?
10. Yeah.
Really? That's a good date, huh? That's a number 5 answer, $1,250. Yeah. Date too early or date whoever I want. Stacy, here we go. Last chance this round. Let's get you some money.
My mom was really not big and never allowed, me to spend the night with someone of the opposite sex.
It's the most obvious answer. We'll put that under, yeah, stay overnight or stay out late. Yeah, okay. And here's all the top 10 answers. There you go. Number 8, drink alcohol. Number 4, get a tattoo. I can't believe none of you guys got that. Get a tattoo. You know, you get the little tiger, but it looks like a potato with a tail. See, you got to tell your kid that. Don't get a tattoo. Look at an old sailor's arm. All right, bonus time. The player who did best in this round, it's a tie for first. That means they'll split the first and second place bonuses. That means Ron and Stacy each pick up $8,750. And coming in third, that's Tony Ann. She picks up $5,000. All right. Look at our scores, everybody. Tony Ann still in the lead with $12,000. Stacy and Ron over $10,000. Carla still way back there, $125.
Okay.
Now let's see if you players can figure out who is the dirty, rotten cheater. know somebody's got a strong feeling. Three of you must agree. Let me hear you now. Who knows who the cheater is? I saw it over here first, Stacy.
Okay, I think Carla is so sweet and she just looks really nice, but she was the only one that didn't look heartbroken when we lost half of our money. And I see her like glancing down every once in a while.
She only had $250.
But there's like a...
So that's okay, I understand.
I think that's a method. She's like trying to fly under the radar and like get into the final round where she can make big bucks, you know?
Okay. Carla, you've been accused of being the cheater. Go ahead and defend yourself.
Yeah, that doesn't seem, I'm definitely not the cheater. I don't have that much money, so I'm not going to be sad about them losing half of their money. Just doesn't seem like me. Definitely not the cheater.
Now, who do you think the cheater is?
Tony Ann.
Tony Ann.
Definitely the cheater.
Tell us why.
She's pretty much even on the board all the time.
Okay.
Hasn't missed one. And then she's been looking at the board quite a few times.
Tony Ann, tell us why you're not the cheater.
I'm not the cheater because all those answers came so easy to me. My fiance has a daughter, and we talked about piercings and the whole George Clooney thing. He really is like compared to George Clooney.
We know. George Clooney, Richard Gere, congratulations.
I just got them all from personal experience. They just came easy to me, and I didn't even have that high of answers. I had like, I think a 2, or I think I even had a 1.
And who do you say is the cheater? Are you going right back to Carla, or do you want to accuse someone else?
I'm going to accuse Ron, because Ron's been on the board every time, and he's slightly climbing. He's doing this 2, 3, 5 answer thing, and I think that he's climbing, and his strategy is to get the highest at the end.
Ron, go ahead and defend yourself.
Well, I have missed some of the questions, and I am definitely not the cheater. The answers haven't been too obvious to me, so I've just been playing best I can.
Well, it's time to see if 3 of you can agree and unmask the cheater. When we come back, we'll see if they're able to expose the dirty, rotten cheater. Players, vote now. Welcome back. 5 players are left. While you were gone, they've been standing here trying to figure out which of them is secretly cheating. The votes are locked in now and cannot be changed. To eliminate a player, 3 of you must agree. If you don't, you'll all lose half your money, and the cheater will eliminate one of you honest players. All right, we'll start with Tony Ann. Who do you say is the cheater?
Ron.
Ron. Carla, what do you say?
Tony Ann.
She did not change her vote. Dennis, what do you say?
Tony Ann.
Okay. That's 2 for Tony Ann. 1 more and she's out. Stacy, do you cast the deciding vote again? Who's the cheater?
Carla.
Ron, what do you say? It could be it for Tony Ann. Who's the cheater?
Tony Ann.
Oh, that's it. 3 votes against you, Tony Ann. That means you're out of the game. You lose all your money, $12,000. All right, again, if you eliminated an innocent player, you'll all lose half your money. So, Tony Ann, now you must tell us the truth. Are you the cheater?
I told you I wasn't the cheater, but I was the cheater.
Hey! Let's go, players! All right! Congratulations. You exposed the cheater, so you get to keep all your money. Tony Ann, thanks for playing the game. It's hard to be the cheater.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, now, one of you is going to become the new cheater. Who do you think will cross over to the dark side? When I read your name, please look at the monitor in front of you. If it says you are the new cheater, well, you are the new cheater. And I suggest you not reveal your surprise to all of us. So, Ron, are you the cheater?
I am not the cheater.
Carla.
I am not the cheater.
Stacy.
I am still not the cheater.
Dennis.
I am still proud to say that I am not the cheater.
Well, one of you is lying. Proud or not. Okay, 4 of you left. Play some more questions. Hey, maybe you'll do it again this round and spot the cheater. All right, our first question. We ask people, when you're on an airplane, what are the most irritating things people sitting next to you do? All right, I think we've all had this experience. Carla?
I was just on a flight last week, and this lady kept on getting up. I was on the aisle, and she just kept on getting up every 10 minutes.
Number 5 answer, getting up a lot. Yeah, $1,250. Good job. All right. Ron.
You know, one time I was on this little bargain plane, you know, where all the seats are really too small and really too close together.
Right, and you're a tall guy.
I am a tall guy. And there was a really big guy sitting right next to me. He kept falling asleep and falling over onto me.
On your shoulder?
Yes.
That's a number 3 answer, $750. They lean on you, they crowd you, that sort of thing. Good job. Stacy.
Well, usually I'm really friendly and I like to chat with people, but every time I fly, I take the red eye, and people that talk incessantly.
Just talk and talk. Number 1 answer, most obvious, $250. Talk a lot. Dennis.
I'm going to have to go with something maybe obscure that bugs people all the time, but especially when you're flying, if someone next to you is like snoring while you're on plane.
Yeah, it's not even that obscure. It's the number 2 answer. Get you $500. Not obscure at all. Here's all the top 10 answers, players. See, look at all the ones when they sing and whistle, and if they have bad breath, oh, that's the worst. You know what didn't make the list? They leave during the movie. All right, our next question, we ask single men, why do men like to date younger women? Last question this round, and we start with Ron.
I think a lot of guys, older guys, like to date younger women because it makes them feel younger. They start hitting that midlife crisis period.
Sure, makes them feel younger. Number 3 answer gets you $750. Yeah, they feel younger. Stacy, have you ever done this? Have you ever dated an older man?
I haven't,
Okay.
but I actually have a very close friend who's married to somebody a lot, 30 years
And what are
younger.
their names?
So,
Nobody gives names. What's up?
I think it's a trophy wife drawing attention to yourself kind of thing, like what a stud you are.
Number 5 answer, $1,250. Yeah, it's an ego boost. Makes you feel better. Yeah, ego boost. Dennis.
I am currently single,
Okay.
ladies, but
Yeah. Available.
I have dated younger women before, and younger women have an energy about them, an innocence.
Okay.
That makes dating
You're
a
such
lot
a
of
wise
fun.
man. You're wise beyond your years, Dennis. It's the most obvious answer, $250. Yeah, they're inexperienced, naive. It's that whole senior year, the new freshmen come in thing, and they don't know what you're right? That's the thing. They don't know anything. Carla.
Younger women have more energy to work out. They like to work out. They like to be in shape.
Okay, yeah.
Physical appearance.
Okay. Yeah, it's a fairly obvious answer. Number 2, $500. They're in better shape. Yeah. Here's all the top 10 answers, players. Yeah, they're more fun. Number 8, they have less baggage. Yeah. It's usually carry-on. You don't have to check anything. Then you can get out of the plane a lot quicker. All right. Players, it's time for the bonuses. Who do you think scored best in this round for the $10,000 bonus? It's Carla. Yeah, $10,000. Coming in tied for second, so they're going to split the second and third place bonuses. That's Ron and Stacy. They'll each get $6,250. Congratulations. Look at all the money we got out there now. Ron and Stacy neck and neck with 18 and 18, 125. Carla with almost $12,000. And Dennis doing well, 46.25. All right, let's see if you can figure out who is the dirty, rotten cheater. To eliminate a player, 3 of you must agree. All right, I know somebody knows. Who's the cheater? Tell me now.
Here.
Okay, all right, let's go over here to Ron.
It's got to be Stacy. Stacy is all of a sudden, since we got a new cheater, she's really confident, and now she's all of a sudden.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. So,
Stacy, you've been accused of being the cheater.
You guys, don't throw your vote away. I swear to God, I have gotten 7 speeding tickets because I can't even lie my way out of a ticket, okay? I mean, that's how pathetic of a bad liar I am.
And a bad driver.
Well,
7 speeding tickets. Man. Stacy's on the road. Heads up, everybody go home.
but I picked the number 1 answer for, the plain one because it really happens to me all the time. Like, all of my answers, I swear to God, are from experience.
So who do you say is the cheater?
To be honest, I think that it is Dennis because he went from having the number 5 and number 6 answers, all of a sudden he's gotten like the easiest answers, and he's saying it like, he said, I want to teach them, and the answer is inexperienced. So if he said inexperienced, it was going to show up on there.
Yeah.
So it would
Dennis,
be a dead giveaway.
Dennis, defend yourself.
I'm trying to win the least amount of money possible. That's very good of you to do that. I've come up with the dumbest. I'm embarrassing myself. myself right now. I don't even know what's going on. And I mean, I'm not the cheater, and this is driving me crazy. It's ridiculous.
All right, now we've heard accusations against Stacy and Dennis. I know who Carla thinks the cheater is, because I heard her chiming up over here. So, Dennis, do you want to accuse anyone other than Stacy?
Yeah, well, this is a hard one, but no, I don't.
All right. Let's see if three of you can agree and unmask the cheater. When we return, we'll see if they're able to expose the dirty, rotten cheater. Players, vote now. Welcome back. We've got 4 players left, and they're trying to figure out which of them is secretly seeing all the answers to all the questions. The votes are locked in now and cannot be changed. To eliminate a player, 3 of you must agree. If you don't, you'll all lose half your money. The cheater will eliminate one of you honest players. Ron, we start with you. Who do you say is the cheater?
Stacy.
Stacy. Stacy, what do you say?
Dennis.
She goes with Dennis. Dennis, who's the cheater?
Stacy.
Okay, it's not looking good for Stacy. One more vote, and she's out of here. Carla, who's the cheater? Is it? It's Stacy. Stacy, I'm sorry. It's 3 votes against you. You've been booted out of the game. You lose all your money. 18,000 clams. All right, now, if you eliminated an innocent player, you're all going to lose half your money. So, Stacy, you have to tell us now. Are you the cheater?
I told you I wasn't the cheater. And I'm not. Kiss your money goodbye.
You were so sure, weren't you? You voted off an honest player. That means you failed to find the cheater. You pay the penalty. We're taking away half your money. There it goes. Stacy, sweet, innocent Stacy, I'm sorry. You're an honest player. That means you're going to get to come back at the end of the show. Hopefully help spot the cheater and win yourself some money. Thanks for playing. You guys were so sure of yourselves, too. Oh, it's Stacy. It's Stacy. Well, you better find the cheater. You know why? Because up until now, the cheater has cost you $54,186. Things are about to get a lot more challenging now. First, no more bonuses for the top 3 people because there's only 3 of you left. And since there's only 3, you can't eliminate a player because the cheater's not going to vote for himself. So at the end of this round, it's going to be up to the audience to find the cheater for you. All right, take a look. Open up your monitor doors. Here's our first question. We asked people, what are things that people do to calm down after an argument? Starting with Dennis.
After a big argument, I usually like to go have a drink and sit out somewhere in some open space with a little alcohol.
Like a park? You taking you putting a bottle of beer in a bag and sitting at the park?
Yeah.
What do you, all right. So do I. I love that. So number 3 answer, $750. Drink. Yeah. Drink. Carla.
I'm definitely not a smoker, but
Okay.
my mom, sorry, Mom,
That's all
after
right.
an argument, she likes to have a cigarette.
Sure. Yeah, calm down. Yeah,
Calm
puff
down a little
away.
bit.
Number 2 answer, $500. Fairly obvious, smoke. All right. Ron, what are things that people do to calm down after an argument? There's a lot of money left out there.
Yeah. Well, personal experience, I like to get out and go for a run after I'm all wound up.
We got the drinker, we got the smoker, now we got the runner. All right. So number 4 answer, $1,000. Yeah, go out and exercise. Here's all the top 10 answers. Here's how you calm down after an argument. You take a bath with yourself, meditate, count to 10, or 10,000 if that's what you need to do. But relax, that's the important thing. All right, audience, pay attention. Remember, it's going to be up to you at the end of this round. Our next question, we ask single women, when you suspect a boyfriend is cheating, what are good ways to snoop on him? I don't like this question. Carla?
I don't like this question either.
The whole snooping thing.
Because it would give all my good methods away.
Oh, well, maybe something else then. Maybe don't reveal one of your methods.
Okay, maybe look through his email.
Check his email? Sure. Fairly obvious. Number 2 answer, $500. Read his emails. Yeah, okay. Ron?
I have a friend who's a girl that
Okay. A lot of us have some of
She's
those.
got, well, her friend hired her to go and snoop on her husband when they weren't sure what he was doing. So I'm going to say get a friend to do it.
That is an unhealthy relationship. That's a great answer, though. It's a number 9 answer. $2,250. Man. Golly. Dennis, the number 10 answer's still out there, though.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I'll get near it. I'll have to go with the old standby classic of having a friend or an acquaintance go, like, hit on the person to see if they go for it, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's the most obvious answer. Spy on him or follow him. You were right, Dennis. You did get one of the most obvious ones. All right, here's all the top 10 answers. Remember, audience, this is what the cheater's been looking at the whole time. Listen to phone calls, show up unannounced, look through pockets. See, make sure he's not in his pants when you look through his pockets. That's the important thing. Hey, what's up, baby? Don't you trust me? Last question this round. We asked parents, tell us things your teenage daughter spends too much time doing. All right, we asked Ron. Ron, we know you're not a parent. I don't know, dig deep on this one now.
I'd have to say following the boys around.
Let's take a look, see if it's on the list. Not on the list, no. No, Dennis.
All right, Mr. Obvious is my new name.
Okay, Mr. Obvious.
Spending too much time in her room.
Okay, yeah, spends too much time in the room?
Right.
Sure. Let's take a look. Not on the list, Mr. Obvious.
Give me a...
You're Mr. Not on the list now. How about that? Carla.
Not only does this answer apply to teenage girls, but it also applies to women, because I know I'm guilty of this all the time, changing my clothes time and time again.
Yeah, that sounds like a good answer. Number 6 answer, $1,500. Yeah. Spends too much time changing her clothes, working on her wardrobe. Here's all the top 10 answers, players. Wow, you guys did terribly that time. Yeah, they take long showers, they listen to music, hang around, yeah. The mall, it's also there. Don't worry. You guys won't have to go through this for a while, all right? So don't worry. In a moment, the audience is going to try and spot the cheater. But first, it's time for you to accuse the player you suspect of being the dirty, rotten cheater. Who wants to start? Yell it out. Who
I
was
do.
the cheater?
It's Ron.
Oh, my gosh. Carl.
It's Ron.
Okay.
Ron has the most money. Ron has been on the board the majority of the time. His answers hit pretty high. They're pretty... He's the cheater.
Okay.
They're pretty good.
Ron, defend yourself.
I am not the cheater. And let me tell you why I'm not the cheater. I've been totally honest, totally straight-faced the whole way through. Although Carla, the last 2 times, has been jumped the gun to accuse somebody, and you know, I think the guilt has come through.
Carla, go ahead and defend yourself. He's coming right back at you.
I'm not guilty at all. These questions are actually applicable to me. They actually hit close to home, so I can answer them a little bit better. I'm definitely not the cheater, and it has to be wrong.
Now we turn to Dennis. Dennis, what do you say? Who's the cheater?
I can't decide the two because he's been, like, reading his thing
I need you to make a
and she's
decision,
going,
Dennis.
I mean,
You gotta help the audience
I would
here.
love to help the audience, and I would have to go with, because Carla, she went big time on Stacy here, like, over the top, and I'd have to be like, I don't
So
know.
you say it's Carla.
I would have to think it's Carla,
No.
just because he would, like, he's so, it's
looking at
hard.
his
But
board.
you were wavering, and then you went over
I'm
to
still
Carla.
wavering. I don't even
Okay.
know.
He keeps on looking at his board. Ron,
Okay.
He does.
All right, well,
Obvious.
it's time to vote, audience. It's up to you now. Who is the dirty, rotten cheater? Vote now. A majority of you must agree, or else the cheater gets to eliminate an innocent player. The audience votes are in. If any player gets at least 51% of the vote, he or she will be eliminated. If there's no majority, the cheater eliminates one of the honest players. Let's tabulate the votes. No majority! No majority amongst the audience. So now the cheater gets to eliminate one of you honest players. Hidden in each of your desks is a button to signal us who to eliminate. Cheater, yours is the only one that's actually working, but to protect the cheater's identity, I need all of you to place your hand on the elimination button. All right, we'll test it now. Cheater, press your button now. All right, I'm going to read each name. Cheater, when I get to the person you want to eliminate, press your button. Cheater. Do you want to eliminate Ron? Ron is safe. Cheater. Do you want to eliminate Dennis? Oh, Dennis! That's it! Oh, the cheater's eliminated you, so we know you're not the cheater, but you lose all your money, $3,312. Oh, however, you're going to get a chance to come back at the end of the game and spot that cheater and maybe win some money. Thanks for playing, Dennis. When we come back, Ron and Carla are going to go head-to-head in the final showdown. One of them is a cheater. Have you figured out which one it is? You'll find out if you're correct right after this. Welcome back to the show. This is the final showdown. Obviously, you two know who the cheater is, so it's up to the audience to find the cheater. And if they do, cheater, you'll lose all your money. Audience, in a moment, you'll have to tell us which of these two you think is the cheater, so pay close attention. Will the cheater be able to resist the lure of more easy money? Let's find out. Now, since there's only two of you, you'll each give me 3 answers to the question. Open your monitor doors, and I'll start this question with Ron. We ask people, what are things cats do that humans don't? All right, one answer, Ron. That's a good question.
So I'd have to say cats lick their paws and clean themselves.
Yeah, most obvious answer, $250. Lick themselves, sure. Carla?
Well, I can't remember the last time that I used a litter box.
Right.
So,
I can. Just as a gag. It's fun.
So cats use litter boxes.
Sure, that's something we don't do, except for me. $750. Number 3 answers. Use a litter box. Ron?
They can jump really high. They can jump really high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Not on the list. Did not make the list, no. Jumping, not on the list. Carla?
Purr?
Ow. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's a number 4 answer, $1,000. Perfect. All right. Ron, last chance at this question.
Meow.
Sure. Yeah, meow. Number 2 answer, fairly obvious, $500. Yeah, nobody meows. Carla, last chance for you.
Chase mice?
Okay.
Chase mice?
Yeah, though, again, that's something I've also done. Number 5 answer, $1,250. Chase mice. Here's all the top 10 answers. Remember, audience, this is what the cheater's been looking at the whole time. All right, you guys got the most obvious ones, and you missed chase birds and eat cat food. Yeah, which you don't want to do if you're a human. Last question. We ask parents, tell us things new parents sometimes have to do to make a baby stop crying. All right, Carla, we start with you.
Maybe give him a toy?
Sure, you give him a toy, make him stop crying. Let's take a look. Not on the list. No, I thought that was a good answer. Ron.
I'd have to say sing to them.
Sure, sure. Sing them a lullaby. Number 4 answer, $1,000. Sing to them. All right. Carla.
Change their diaper.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That'll make them stop
Definitely
crying.
change their diaper.
Fairly obvious. Number 2 answer, get you $500. Ron?
How about, everybody likes a little bit of this, a little bit of cuddling, rock them.
Sure. Yeah, you got to hug them, you got to rock them. Number 3 answer, $750. Yeah, it's kind of a sweet question, isn't it? All right. Carla.
Feed them. I mean, babies have to be fed.
Gotta feed them. They'll stop crying. Most obvious answer, $250. Stick a bottle in their mouth. Feed them. All right, Ron, here we go.
I would have to say,
Need an answer.
play with them, make them laugh.
Okay.
Make them laugh.
Let's see if that's on the list. Not on the list. No. Here's all the top 10 answers. This is what the cheater's been looking at. You guys, again, you got the obvious ones. Rub their back, number 9. Music. And, of course, you got to walk around with them. Yeah, I know about all these things. That was the final question of the show. Scores right now. Ron in the lead, $14,812. Carla, a very impressive $12,187. All right, doing well, players. Now, 2 players remain, and one of them is the cheater. But which one is it? Audience, you're the judge and jury. Before you make the ultimate decision, listen to each player. Ron, I'm going to give you 15 seconds. Step down there, tell the audience, convince them that you're not the cheater. Right down there. Ready, go.
I'm not the cheater. As soon as she found out that she was a cheater, she got really confident. Her eyes went glassy. Her breathing changed. She started accusing everybody as soon as she could. Everybody knows the story about the Trojan horse. Well, the cheaters hide inside that little Trojan horse right there.
Time. Okay. Carla, you have the same opportunity. 15 seconds to convince that audience. Ooh, careful. Ready? Go.
I am definitely not the cheater. Ron has been looking at the answers. He keeps on peeping at his little board. He gets everything right on number 4. He doesn't want to make anything obvious. He's obviously greedy for money because if I were the cheater, I would definitely have more money. I started off bad. I didn't end so well.
All right, good arguments, players. One of them just lied to you. You've got to figure out which one it was. Before you vote, let's find out the opinions of the honest players who've been eliminated throughout the show. Here they are. Players, you can finally get some revenge by helping the audience nail the cheater. Show us who you think is the cheater now. Okay, that's a split vote. $500 apiece for those of you who make the right decision. Now, audience, you've heard our final 2 players, and you've seen what the former honest players think. It's time for you to vote for the person you think is the dirty, rotten cheater. We'll be back after this. Vote now. Welcome back. Well, this is it. Those 2 vaults contain each of your winnings. Cheater, your money will be yours to keep only if you fool the majority of the audience. The audience votes are in, so it's time for you to come clean. Let's see which of you is the dirty, rotten cheater. The cheater was Carla! Carla! Well, that's $500 for our one player who guessed right. Congratulations. Well, now, cheater, come on down here. This is the moment of truth. You've accumulated $12,187. It's all right here inside this vault. If the majority of the audience caught you, you will not be able to take the money because a trap door will open and it's going to drop out of sight. And Ron, our honest player, will keep the money in his vault. So, is this cheater going to prosper? Only if she fooled the audience. Let's find out. Cheater, go for the money.